can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Coach Tiller. Now your starting lineups. First, you're visiting Sullivan East High Lady Patriots. Starting at guard, freshman number 12, Emma Whitaker. Starting at forward, 5'9" senior, number 20, Asia Cairns. Starting at forward, a senior, number 21, Lacey Brewer. Starting at center, a junior, number 23, Sophie Johnson. And starting at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 30, Addison Holly. The Lady Patriots are coached by Kara Stafford, assisted by Michael Forrester. And now, your Lady Vikings. Starting at wing, the 5'8" senior, number 10, Kiana Cook. Starting at wing, 5'7" sophomore, number 20, Delaney Lucas. Starting at guard, 5'7" senior, number 23, Chase Wolfenbarger. Starting at wing, the 5'8" senior, number 30, Kerrigan West. Starting at the point, 5'6" sophomore, number 42, Jasmine Jones. The Lady Vikings are coached by Amanda Vance, assisted by Charlie Miller, Tom Lampkin, and Jim Wilhoit. Clock operator for this game is Steve Honaker. The official scorer is Terry Bowers. Your officials for the game, Marty James, Philip Smith, and Michael Lawson.
Game at this point. Pick up the first foul here is going to be on number 20.
Number 20, Asia Cairns.
Starting lineup for
team foul number
12, Whitaker. Number 21, Lacey Brewer. 23, Sophie Johnson. And number 30, Addison Holly in as Chase Wolfhard makes it inside. Out to Delaney. Lincoln shot deflected. Johnson runs it down. Kiana Foot digs that out. and stepped on the baseline, so out of bounds. Starting lineups for Tennessee High. Number 10, as we mentioned, Kiana Foote. Number 20, Delaney Linkus. Number 23, Chase Wolfenbarger. Number 30, Kerrigan West. And number 42, Jasmine Jones. We'll get a little deeper into personality as we roll through. Sullivan East dropped their home opener, or dropped their conference opener, to Elizabethton. Tennessee High went down to Unicoi County and dropped a close one, 41-37 in the opener as well. So both teams currently 0-1 in conference. Kiana Foote takes that away, hits ahead to Jasmine Jones. Tries to, thought she was going to stop and pop there, but had it knocked out of bounds from behind by Brewer. So both teams looking for their first conference win, as conference play is now in full swing. Majority of the games for these two teams the rest of the way through January and then early February will be conference games. So Lincoln takes up top. West is going to line up a three from the left wing, no good. And then just Johnson there with the rebound. Inside, ball's loose. Foote comes up with it. She's hammered and lost it out of bounds. No foul, and it looks like it's going the other way. So physical play here early on, being let go. Initially by the referees, a couple of those look like pretty obvious fouls. But anyway, we've got number 12, Whitaker, freshman, bringing it into the front court for the Lady Patriots. Just one win on the season so far for Sullivan East, 1-11. Tennessee High sitting right now at 6-9. Some good news as we saw in the starting, not in the starting lineup, but in warm-ups. And we saw actually the other night down in Unicoi, the return of Addie Wilhoit. Addie Moore, we'll talk a little bit more about her in just a second. But she saw her in street clothes, so it doesn't look like she's going to play tonight in that aspect. So Tennessee High gets one potential starter back and loses another for at least the evening. But anyway, you've got a little bit different starting lineup. You've been watching the Lady Vikings so far this season. A little bit different starting lineup with Linkus in there. It looks like Chase Wolfenbarger is going to be the primary ball handler, at least to begin. Will Hoyt did get back for that first conference game at Unicoi the other night, and is going to probably see a few minutes. Talk to her a little bit before the game. So she's still a little sore coming back off that back injury, but is happy to be out here. And certainly Coach Vance and the Tennessee High faithful happy to see the superb sophomore back in the certainly with the ability to play. Will Hoyt having that great freshman season last year on the hardwood, and then turned right around and had basically an all-state stint on the softball team as well. So like I said, good to see her back and at least getting healthy through the process. Ball out of bounds as Vikings have a 2-0 lead here early on. Wolfenbarger with steals, got a free lane to the rim. Holly's trying to run her down, but Wolfenbarger's going to win that race, and she lays it home. Good start here for the Lady Vikings, 4-0. And again, if you familiar with the Lady Vikings over the last two seasons, Will Hoyt and Moore really were the two primary ball handlers for this team. So having to go to essentially the third option with, Wolfenbarger definitely a capable ball handler. Foote also a ton of experience on the ball as well. So not a huge worry, I guess, for Coach Vance. Putting those two upperclassmen, two seniors out there to be sort of the primary ball handlers here. East is going to throw a little press. Again, done a little scouting knowing that those primary ball handlers aren't on the floor, but the Vikings break it easily. Wolfenbarger takes it in with that left hand off the rim, no good. Jones in a good position to be able to get to that backside. And Jones takes it up and scores.
Jasmine Jones.
6-0 lead here for Tennessee High in the early phase. So Whitaker brings it back across. Tennessee High sticking with a man-to-man defense here to begin. Whitaker refuses the screen. Little slip inside. Nice move. She gets herself to the rim. She's going to get herself a couple of free throws here. With all the contact we've seen so far, it was pretty tame in comparison. But a nice move by Whitaker nonetheless. She's going to earn her a couple of free throws here. She steps up to the line. First free throw is up and off the rim. No good. Katie Granger coming into the game for Tennessee High. One noticeable thing about really both sides, both the Lady Vikings and the boys, their counterparts, definitely deeper squads this year. So definitely says quite a bit about the development that both Coach Vance and Coach McMeans have done through this program in their times running it. Squads have become quite a bit deeper. The talent is definitely there. Again, there's the one thing is accounting for health. Obviously, some injuries and some sickness have been factors for the Lady Vikings throughout the process. But conference play can right a lot of those ills. As Wolfenbarger takes in and gets her second bucket, and really nice start here for Tennessee High, 8-0. With about half the first quarter gone. Good aggressive defense there by Foote. Nice job moving her feet. Job by Jones inside, knocked that away. Cairns takes it out top. And then Foote, just a little bit of a reach in there. Is playing good solid position defense there, but that little bit of a reach is going to cost her a foul there. And as we mentioned, the aforementioned Addie Wilhoit makes her debut here. Her home debut for the season. Certainly good to see her back on the hardwood. She replaces Linkus. But again, those hardships have some upside. What I mean by that is some of your reserve players that maybe didn't think that they were going to have as big a role end up, at least for half a season, out here working on things. And you've seen the development of folks like Delaney Linkus and others who've got to step up and fill that void. That only helps the team as you move towards conference play and then into postseason play. You got a chance to develop someone that gets an extra half a season to really get out ahead of that. Almost always pays dividends as we get to the end of the season. As Wilhoit lines up a long three and she buries it. Picks up right where she left off last year. Viking Hall saw a lot of those go down last year, and Tennessee High off to a roaring start, 11-0 with just a little bit less than half of the quarter to go. So couldn't actually orchestrate a better sort of conference home opener here for the Lady Vikings. Wilhoit steps up and knocks down that three, gives Tennessee High a double-figure lead here in the first period. So, as we continue to go through the process, with the way that the Upper Lakes Conference is set now, there's only 5 teams in the conference, so you only get 8 conference games, in home situations. So the entirety of the first half of the season, from late November through the end of December, has been all non-conference games and tournaments. So really, up until this past Tuesday, nobody in the Upper Lakes had played a conference game, so we're literally just getting started with that. But it's going to be a short, very intense and condensed conference season, which will take place almost exclusively in the month of January, but also, that's not really true. Kind of half and half, about 2 weeks in January, and then about 3 weeks into February before we start getting into conference play and then eventually regional play. So, lot happening. One little note as well is that the district tournament will actually be held here at Tennessee High, as well as the region. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check on that to make sure that that's correct, but I'm confident that the district tournament's going to be here. So Tennessee High is going to have an advantage playing on their home floor as they head into the postseason. So don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but just kind of keeping the big picture in mind. One thing good basketball teams do is they always kind of looking at the big picture and then focusing on the nap. Keep the big picture in mind. It's a big deal for these teams as they continue to prepare. There's Granger with a three. Got a good look at it, rolled in and out. Nice job by Wilhoit getting back inside, kicks it back out to Granger. Tries to kick across the west, but good job by Cairns stepping into that passing lane. Tries to get out ahead. A little shoulder into Foote, but Foote, again, really nice job of using her body to stay in between the shooter and the rim and forces that shot to come in short. Goes Wilhoit into the front court, stop and pop at about 15, and she's fouled. She's going to send her to the free throw line. Saw the look on Whitaker's face. She knew it. Got a little too over-aggressive. It's exactly what you want to do, get out there and get that shot challenged, but a little bit of body contact. And it's a good job by Wilhoit stopping quickly, getting into that jump shot. Going to get herself to the free throw line. Her first free throw is up and good. 4 quick early points for Wilhoit. As Tennessee High increases their lead to 12. Second free throw rattles home as well. Tennessee High takes a lead, and the Bakers doesn't, 13-0. Great start here for the Lady Vikings on their home floor. So we dip under 3 minutes to go here in the first. Tennessee High switches to a little bit of a zone. Nice, good hands there in the interior. Wilhoit into the front. Steelers goes Wolfenbarger. Nice look drop down there to Haga, who stepped in, number 21, Abby Haga. Good defense there by number 21, Lacey Brewer, stepping in and getting that steal. Tennessee High, nobody comes to the ball. Leaves her wide open. She couldn't take advantage, but the ball gets right back to her on that long carom. Ball's off her hands and out of bounds. Johnson's trying to hand it off. Caromed off her arm and out of bounds. It goes right back to Tennessee High. Good look on that possession for Sullivan. East Tennessee High with a little bit of a defensive breakdown, leaving the ball unguarded. But it ended up not hurting them at all. Tennessee High takes back over. 2-3 zone here for Sullivan East. West lines up a three from the right wing this time. She buries it. And the lead continues to grow. Nice draw and kick there by Wilhoit, finding West, who is a knockdown shooter when she gets her feet set. Really kind of deadly against the zone. A zone buster, as we used to call folks like that. Come in and really shoot the ball well against that zone. And West did exactly that on that possession. Long three, no good. Tennessee High gets the ball back with under 2 to go. So again, great start here for Tennessee High. Probably the best start that I've seen them. I've seen the Lady Vikings play several times this year. Their best start of the season offensively. Playing great defense. Haven't given up a point yet either. There's Will Hoyt with a long three. Had a good look at it. In and out. No good. And there's Johnson with the board. Can't leave her open like that. She's going to make a majority of those. There's Brewer. Back to Holly. Inside to Johnson's going up against Haga. Turnover her right shoulder. Tapped away. Nice defense there. Tennessee High with quite a few deflections so far. Mixing in a little bit of man and zone, it appears. But active hands. Either way, and that's led to a couple turnovers, a couple runouts. Part of the reason why Tennessee High has a 16-0 lead here currently against the Lady Patriots. Minute 27 to go. Whitaker's going to trigger it in. Over the top to Cairns. Dribbles in. Step back three. Left it short. Granger gets the board. Good defense there by Katie. Got herself in good position. Good rebound there as well. Will Hoyt into the front court. Ticking down towards a minute to play. Set a high screen, Haga. Inside, West was there, but the pass just didn't have quite enough on it. Tipped away, and looks like Whalehoy's going to run it down, and she does. And Johnson, unfortunately, made some contact there, unintentional, but enough to knock Wilhoit to the floor, and that's going to be Johnson's first. Third team foul for Sullivan East. Just 2 on the Lady Vikings so far, with just ticks over a minute to play. Tennessee High looking to add to a 16-point lead. And what so far has been a perfect defensive first quarter, not giving up a single point. Top of the key is Wolfenbarger. Number 22, Jenna Latham into the ballgame, freshman. Talented. There's Linkus for 3, had a good look at it, couldn't get it to go. Good rebound inside by number 33, Marley Hall, who's checked in, sophomore. Forward for the Lady Patriots. There's Whitaker baseline, and she stepped out of bounds. West was there on the rotation as well. Shout out to Jenna Latham's dad, Scott Latham. See him up here in the stands. Former boss of mine. He's a great vice principal at the old Vance Middle School. Got the chance to work with him for several years. Wonderful human being. Asset to the Bristol, Tennessee City School System for a long time. I believe a Sullivan East graduate as well. So maybe a little bit of love on both sides for the Lathams there for sure. Can't fault him there. Again, watching his daughter out getting some varsity experience out here this evening. Jenna's been a regular contributor throughout the season so far. Another one of those young players that got some experience with Will Hoyt's absence. So again, just making the team stronger and deeper. She's getting some run here right in the first quarter. Wolfenbarger's had a nice first quarter. A couple of buckets there, knocks down a free throw. Yeah, second free throw rattles out, no good. Battle inside. Looks like we got a jump ball. That's going to stay here with Tennessee High. So opportunity here for Tennessee High to get the last shot and possibly complete a perfect first quarter defensively. Linkus is going to trigger it in. There's Latham inside. Back outside to Wolfenbarger, top to foot. It looks like we got a push through there on number 33, yes. Hall's going to pick up that foul. That's going to be the 5th team foul, so that will be 2 shots for Latham. Not a player control foul because it's on the defensive end. So Latham's going to get two shots here. The 5th team foul. Penalty in place, and she knocks it down.
To the game for the Lady Vikings, 0-0, Josiah Duff.
Second free throw, Josiah Duff, number 00, in for Tennessee High as well. Second free throw, no good. Kicks out long to number 44, Reagan McCroskey. It's Holly with the ball into the front court. About 5 seconds to play. Ball's loose on the ground, off of Sullivan East, and I think it's going to head back to Tennessee High with just 2 seconds to go. Tennessee High with an 18-0 lead to start this ball game. Wolfenbarger back on the floor, see if they can push this ball up quickly. Maybe get a shot with 2.1 left. Linkus not going to get there. And the Vikings do complete, Lady Vikings complete an 18-0 first quarter. Pretty major start here for the Lady Vikings. So in between quarters, we'll step aside for just a minute. Be back here to bring second quarter action from the Viking Sports Network here shortly.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
Every car from Friendship comes with a lifetime warranty. Boom. So come buy better, then drive better at Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City.
We're dealing.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Second quarter about ready to get underway here for Viking Hall. A perfect first quarter for Tennessee High defensively. And a pretty good offensive first quarter as well. 18 points on the board. You're not going to complain about that. You're definitely not going to complain when you don't give up a basket or a free throw to the opposite side. So Tennessee High leading 18-0 as the second quarter gets underway. Great start for the Lady Vikings and Coach Vance. Nice job there by Jones to tap that away. Making it really tough on the Sullivan East offense. East had a couple of decent looks at the basket in the first quarter, but not many. Several turnovers and just a lot of pretty high-pressure defensive harassment by the Lady Vikings. And there's another opportunity there, and it's going to go right back to Tennessee High. So Coach Vance has her ladies ready to roll this evening. They're definitely picking up the defensive intensity. Played their best defensive quarter of the year. And again, as I said, had a really nice offensive quarter as well. Latham's got a good look at a three from the corner, and she buries it. Tennessee High continues the onslaught here early on. Now with a 21-point lead. Shots falling, but a lot of it is the quality of the shots on both ends. Sullivan East struggling to really get a good look at the rim, let alone complete a pass in some cases, where Tennessee High has been pretty methodical offensively. Had some good fast break opportunities in the first quarter as well, but a lot of the damage has been done in the half court, and a lot of it's been done off assists. Passing and cutting, drawing the defense and finding open shooters. That's where Tennessee High has really excelled so far. Foul on Foot there. Really the only thing that's gone wrong for Tennessee High so far is Kiana Foot picking up her second foul in the early stages of the second quarter. Other than that, it's been some of Tennessee High's best ball of the year so far. Ball tipped away there again in a deflection. Back into the end, Sullivan East. Braylon was able to run that down. Couldn't get it to here. Jasmine Jones leading the make. Going one all the way from one end to the other. Really nice play by the sophomore post player. Just showing off some niftiness there. A couple of dribbles, made a nice little sidestep, put it off the glass and scored. Grew 23-0. Good job defensively, and just making on Sullivan East to be able to get really anything going towards the rim. Lincoln nice anticipate on her part. Got a swat away. Lane tries away to Lincoln defensively thereby. That's the ball stayed in bounds. Referee is in bounds. It's good play there by Whitaker to tap that away. And she's going to get herself up to the free throw line. Latham got a lot of ball there, but got an arm as well. Again, kind of an unfortunate deal for the Lady Vikings. The referee actually that ball was going to clearly go out of bounds. A really happy handing right there. The ball bounced off his leg. By rule, the referee is in. Whitaker did the right thing, picking that ball up and racing to the other end. And she gets her free throw for the second time. The first two. He's got an opportunity to do more here. One's up and gets Sullivan East finally on the board after almost 10 minutes of games. A little bit of a mock cheer from the crowd. Second free throw here for Whitaker. Off 8. Rebound inside there by Cadence Cross. Entered the ball game for the Lady Patriots. Kansas got a good look three from the top of the key. Good. Bounces off hard. Ball's loose on the floor. Scramble for it. Still, Latham was able to dig it out of there and then got it over to Wolfenbarger, who lost the handle for a second. Got Jones. Puts it up on the rim. No good. Leaned into that one. Rattled off, and John grabs the rebound. Cairns back into the front. Looking to take Wolfenbarger off the dribble. Good hands there by Jones. Through Latham. Down the ball is going to be tied up. That's going to head back to Tennessee High, I believe. Yeah. So we got that sorted out. Tennessee High is going to get the ball back as Sullivan needs a full court press on. Will men press, it looks like. 2-1-1. Wolfenbarger over the top two. She's able to get it. Ahead to Green. Goes off the dribble. Has got a lane to the rim. Got a good look at the shot. Just couldn't get it to go. Rebound there again by Johnson, who's doing a good job for the Lady Patriots on the defensive glass. Several defensive boards already. Whitaker's able to get that. She brings it back to the top to get things set. There by Linkus. A little spin move inside. Nice move by the freshman. Couldn't get it to go. And it's cleared away by Wolfenbarger. 3 minutes go on here in the second. Tennessee High with a 23-1 lead. As Cairns tried to chin. Wolfenbarger again doing the primary ball handling for Tennessee High here this evening, with Addie Moore out and Addie Wilhoit probably on some level of a pitch count. She's just getting back from injury. Had a nice first quarter. Ball over the top, and for she somehow gets the ball through there and is able to draw the foul. Ball looked like it went through the hands of a Lady Patriots there, but found its way to Jones, and she is going to step to the line for two.
Foul's on number 12, Emma Whitaker, her second. 2002. Line shooting two, Jasmine Jones.
First free throw, Jones. And that one rattles no good. 5 minutes on the button left here in the first half. Tennessee High enjoying a really 22-point lead here currently. Jones makes it to 23, makes second free throw. Been a dominant performance so far by the Lady Vikings. Just been methodical really all the way through. Been really good defensively. Offensively, they've been kind of timely. Taking what the Sullivan East defense gives them. Cairns with that dribble that looked like she stepped on Wolfenbarger's foot there. But still couldn't get it to go. Tennessee High brings it back into the front court. There goes Wolfenbarger off the dribble. Takes some contact. Jeez. He's been getting beat up here a little bit in the first half, and several of those have not been called.
From the two lineup for the Lady Patriots, number 30, Addison Holland. And for the Lady Vikings, number 2, Addie Wilhoit.
Tried to get a substitution there. We had a little jersey malfunction, so referee sent Wilhoit back to scorer's tables. Have to wait until the next dead ball before she can check in. I have noticed that the referees have been pretty consistent with that all year. Point of emphasis this season is making sure the jerseys are tucked in when they come into the ball game. Nice, good defensive anticipation there by Jones. Saw that pass coming quickly. Nice push. West has got a three lined up, and she's off the rim. No good. There's Latham, though, with the offensive board. Ball stepped away. And it's actually going to be off Tennessee High, according to the referee. Now Will Hoyt's back in the ball game. He's going to give Wolfenbarger a break. So Tennessee High continues to lock down defensively. Sullivan East's only point coming on a free throw from Emma Whitaker. Looks like they're going to get a couple of more opportunities here. As Cairns took it inside, Jones is going to pick up the foul. So dipped under the halfway point of the second quarter. Cairns steps to the line for 2. First free throw rattles off, no good. Second free throw upcoming. And that rattles off, no good as well. And Granger's there for the rebound. And kid ahead. Nice job by Latham leaking out. Passes over to West. Nice hustle there by Holly to get back and knock that out of bounds. Nice play. 5'4" senior shooting guard, number 30, Addison Holly. Good hustle to get back defensively and slap that away. It was a nice break there for Tennessee High. Got the ball out quickly. Good hit ahead there by Wilhoit. And a nice pass there by Latham to find West. Just a really nice defensive play. Holly was able to take that away. West lines up a 3 from the corner. Off the rim, no good. Ball bounces out and is collected by Whitaker. Cairns into the front court. Spin move. Takes it up strong. Off the rim, no good, but she's going to pick up a foul and head right back to the free throw line. Still no field goals for the Lady Patriots. We've got more than 12 minutes, to almost 12 and a half minutes off of the clock game time. Free throw rattles home for Cairns. Number 10, Valeria Velasquez, jumps into the game for the Lady Patriots as well. Jones is going to step out. She's picked up that last foul. Abby Hagan, number 21, into the game for Tennessee High, getting her second here this evening. Cairns knocks down 2. Cuts the lead to 21. Looks like Linkus is going to check back in. Coach Vance running a pretty healthy substitution pattern this evening. Got Tennessee High's played 8 or 9 players already. Ball tipped away. Nice job defensively there by Sullivan East. They're able to, well, for a second at least, able to keep the ball in play. Cairns couldn't keep her feet. Stepped out of bounds. The ball goes back to Tennessee High. Hit ahead to Will Hoyt. Got a 3-on-2 here. Kicks across to West, who lines up another 3, and that one she buries. She's like the right side this evening. Hit both of those. And West is not afraid to light that up. She's got green light. Oh, Latham almost had an opportunity for a steal there. She recognized it. Cairns took it inside and good to go. It's probably their best opportunity for a bucket so far, and it goes by the wayside again. Tennessee High has a 27-3 lead. All 3 points for Sullivan East have been from the free throw line so far. Latham and Will Hoyt, little 2-man game up top. Goes Linkus off the dribble, finds West in the corner. She takes it off the dribble inside. Nice dot down to Haga, who lays it up and in. Nice play. West, known as that 3-point shooter, but nice little slashing move there through the defense, and Haga found herself open on the opposite block. Laid it home. And Tennessee High takes a 29-3 lead after that bucket by Abby Haga. Goes Holly off the dribble, left hand, no good. Haga and Johnson inside battling for it. Johnson kicks it back out, finds Brewer. Finds Cairns at the top of the key on the horn. Guarded nicely by Linkus. Linkus, great defense there, but a better shot by Cairns, who knocks down Sullivan East's first field goal of the ball game after almost 14 minutes of game time. Really pretty good defense there by Linkus. Just a good shot there by Cairns to open up the at least the field goal scoring for Sullivan East. There's Latham from the corner, had a good look at it. Off the rim, bounced twice, no good. Bounced around, and there's Johnson with another rebound. So we've dipped under 2 to go. Cairns is going to bring it to the front court. Pass to Holly, who's dangerous. Will Hoyt was there. Inside to Johnson's got good position. Turns over her right shoulder, and she's fouled. Is going to end up at the free throw line. It's good position there by number 23, Sophie Johnson. To earn herself a couple of free throws. It's Tennessee High's 5th foul, so any common foul here between now and the end of the half will end up with free throws for the Lady Patriots. Sullivan East with just 2 fouls so far here in the quarter. Johnson steps to the line. Her free throw is good. Velasquez checks out. Whitaker back in. And Wolfenbarger back in for Tennessee High as Jenna Latham takes a seat after some good minutes from the freshman. Second free throw for Johnson is good as well. Sullivan East back into that diamond pressure. Linkus looks overhead. Nice job getting it over to Wilhoit's got a clear lane for a three. She lets it fly, and she nails it. So rotation there. It's a really good look there by Delaney Linkus. Saw that Wilhoit was basically in the clear, and there she is defensively. Anticipated that one. Nicely done. Haga comes up with it. Tennessee had come back the other direction with numbers. Wolfenbarger pushes, finds West, kicks across. There's Wilhoit there on the skip pass. Thought about that one, but good close out there by Whitaker to shut that one off. Tennessee High with the basketball as we're ticking under or down to about a minute to go. There's Wilhoit open again, and she finds another one from deep. Just cannot give her any space. Once she gets going, she can definitely do that. Got to force her to put the ball on the floor and try to go by you into the help defense. Otherwise, she's going to be really hard to stop out there. Inside to Johnson. Good defense there by Haga. Really held her ground well. Johnson tried to go up through that. Couldn't get it to go. And there's Wolfenbarger on the other end. She lays it home. Tennessee High continues the onslaught the other direction. Really nice hit ahead. And Wolfenbarger did a great job of, even though that ball was a tough one to catch, bounced off her hands initially, but she was able to secure it and then take it up, put it home. And gives Tennessee High a 31-point lead here as we get towards the half. Inside, kick out. Here's Holly for three off the backboard, and good. So the first 3-point basket for Sullivan East is one of note. A banked-in three from the left wing as the Lady Patriots cut the lead to 28. Tennessee High with the opportunity for the last shot of the half. Here goes Wilhoit off the dribble. Nice move inside with the left. Good challenge there by Cairns, and that shot goes awry. But what a great half for Tennessee High. 37-9. Good offense. Excellent defense. Sullivan East took them almost 18 minutes to get a field goal in this ball game. Testament to how well Tennessee High is playing. Going to take a few minutes, about 10 minutes here for halftime. We're back here to bring you second half action here on the Viking Sports Network. Stay with us.
You like trucks? Friendship's got trucks. What trucks? All the trucks. New trucks, used trucks, small trucks, big trucks, gas, diesel, hybrid, EV, fire trucks, smart. Wait, no fire trucks. But we've got red trucks, though. We've got trucks for work, trucks for play, trucks for hauling, trucks for pollen, trucks that drive themselves. Because no one has more trucks than Friendship.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
of the swimming pool. Northeast Tennessee Swimming and Diving Championships are taking place this weekend. The diving was taking place here at Tennessee High in the Viking Hall pool. Here are the results. First for the boys, in second place was Nicholas Poland from Science Hill, and your 2025 next diving champion was Jonathan Helms from Tennessee High School. And the girls, in fourth place was Lindy Webb from Science Hill. In third place was Brianna Klaus from Tennessee High. Second place, Georgia Samora from Tennessee High. And your 2025 girls champion was Georgia Morton from Dobbins Bennett High School. Swimmers take to the pool tomorrow at the Kingsport Aquatic Center.
La arena. Imagínate. La arena.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Halftime action is finished. Third quarter about ready to get underway. I'm your host, CJ Manahan, bringing you the action here from Viking Hall. Tennessee High with what I would say, at least from the games that I've seen this year, certainly their best first half of basketball all the way through. Excellent offense. Defense as well was sterling. Did not give up a field goal for the first 18 minutes of the ball game. So we'll see how this continues into the second half. Tennessee with a big 27-point lead. And right away again, nice job by Linkus cutting off the baseline and off a Sullivan East Patriot, or Lady Patriot leg out of bounds. And Tennessee High gets the ball right back with the turnover. Well, it looks like Sullivan East going to force it. Did for just a second try to force a turnover there. His foot in the backcourt. works her way around. Ball off of West's hands, and she's going to get called for a foul. So sloppy play here to start the third quarter. Turnover on both ends. East doing what they can to try to maybe speed Tennessee High up, try to turn them over. It's a long way back from 27 points, especially with East's offensive woes so far. But we've seen teams get hot, cut a deficit like this down pretty quickly. And again, from Tennessee High's perspective, if you can get into a situation where the first couple of minutes of this half go your way, it pretty much sets the tone for the rest of the ball game. Foot lost her footing and ended up on the floor. They're going to call a travel. If Tennessee High can increase this lead in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, makes the lead just about insurmountable. On the other end, if you're Sullivan East, you're trying to cut this lead down by, say, 6-7 points, try to get this back to 20, and then in the second half, maybe 6-7 more, get it down to where you're in that neighborhood of 10 points or so, which is a doable comeback in a 8-minute period, but it's going to have to be some work done. Each team has turned the ball over here. Sullivan East twice, Tennessee High a turnover in the first possession of the third quarter as well. Looking to get, and there's another turnover there. So each team, and there's another turnover. So 5 turnovers here in the first less than a minute to start the third quarter. Not what either coach, I'm sure, was wanting to come out at halftime doing. Nice pass inside to Jones, who breaks that string and knocks it home for Tennessee High. That's a really good spot for her. But really impressed with her evolution as a player between her freshman and sophomore year. She was a good regular contributor on last year's team as a freshman, but has really found a nice scoring touch in that 6 to 8 feet and in range. She's a capable shooter out to 15 feet, as we saw in that free throw. She's got a nice stroke, but does a lot of damage inside in that kind of 4 to 6 foot area. Being left-handed, kind of an advantage down there. Not the biggest player, 5'6", 5'7", but strong and has really good post moves and quick in that aspect. Gets the ball off of her hand fast, even over taller defenders. So she's been a effective scorer from that position so far this year. Another turnover there by the Lady Patriots. Linkus with the steal. Cairns picks up a foul. That's her third.
28 for Cairns. It's her third personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Tennessee High gets the ball back. Sullivan East going to amp up the pressure. Wolfenbarger breaks it, kicks ahead to West. There's Jones from about that 15-foot spot, and as we said, spoke it into existence. She buries it. She's got 4 points so far here in the third quarter for the Lady Vikings. Nice drop down to Johnson. Good play there by Cairns. Split the defense. Johnson with the layup. Effective offense there for the Lady Patriots. So goes Wolfenbarger up the wing. Inside, there's Jones again from the same spot. Other side, that one rolls out, no good, and Cairns grabs the board. 2 minutes gone here in the third. Tennessee High continues to lead by 29. Johnson post up inside, trying to get position. Tapped away by Jones. Back out to Cairns. Tennessee High with his zone. There's Linkus, who's been really effective defensively here this evening. He's done a good job of moving her feet. She's got her hands on several passes, had a couple of steals. Good defensive effort so far here this evening from number 20. Linkus. Ball kicked into Cairns. She's guarded by Wolfenbarger. Tennessee High switches back to a man here. Cairns inside. Takes it up strong with a little bump by Wolfenbarger. She's going to get to the free throw line. Good feel there by Cairns. Saw that she had just a little bit of an advantage. Slid in, and Wolfenbarger had no choice but to foul her there. It's her second foul. Third on Tennessee High here in the quarter. Cairns knocks down the first.
Shooting 2, number 20, Asia Cairns.
Second free throw upcoming, and knocks that down as well. Cairns knocks down a pair. Katie Granger back into the game for Tennessee High. There's Linkus in the front court, finds Jones. Nice move, inside-out move on her part, and she lays it home. Pretty move by Jasmine Jones. I think Johnson thought she was going to pop that 8-footer. A little inside-out move got her by. She laid it up and scored. That easily could have been an offensive foul with the push-off there, but they're going to get Wolfenbarger with the hands first. It's going to be her third. That's going to necessitate a substitution as Jenna Latham's going to come back into the ballgame for the Lady Vikings. Barger going to sit with those 3 fouls. Again, that's the 4th team foul already for Tennessee High. So that's a little bit of trouble. As the rest of the quarter now, any common foul is going to send Sullivan East to the line. Inside to Johnson. She takes it in strong, no good. Ball's batted away. It's going to go to Tennessee High. Good job by Jones there, moving her feet. Made that a much tougher shot than was originally anticipated by Johnson. And even though Sullivan East crashed the boards, the ball was knocked out of bounds. It's Granger working with Latham. Kicks ahead to Linkus. There's numbers here if they want it. Kick ahead. Latham's going to think better of it. Back out. She's being left alone. She's going to step into a 3. It's off the left, though. Tennessee High bats it around. Granger's able to come away with it. Finds Linkus. Off the dribble inside. Lays it up. Not a foul somehow, but Tennessee High is going to keep possession. Been a couple of curious calls here this evening on what probably should have been fouls, but Tennessee High is going to keep the ball there.
Number
44 McCroskey and number 10 Velasquez back into the game for Sullivan East. West to the corner. Was looking for Latham to go short corner. Miscommunication and the ball's out of bounds. So a rash of turnovers for both sides here in the 3rd quarter. This kind of slowed the gameplay down a little bit, but Tennessee High continues to lead by just a tick under 30. So we head towards the halfway point of the 3rd quarter. Good defense there by West. Forces Velasquez to pick her dribble up, and I think we're going to get a timeout, and we do. Timeout Sullivan East is going to be a 30-second timeout. So a couple of programming notes just to keep in mind as we kick off this Viking Sports Network Upper Lakes Conference season. We'll be live streaming all the home games in that aspect, so you can check your calendar. One good resource for that, the Bristol Tennessee City Schools, btcs.org. If you go to the Tennessee High website, they do a really good job of updating the schedules there, and all the schedules for all the winter sports teams are there. Next program will be on Tuesday of next week as Elizabethton comes to town. The Cyclones and Lady Cyclones coming here. Should be some pretty decent matchups in those ball games. Both of the men's and women's teams for Elizabethton, pretty good squads. Again, Elizabethton handed Sullivan East their first loss in conference play. So that'll be next Tuesday, the 21st. And we'll keep you apprised of all the upcoming games. They're going to be spread out over the next several weeks here coming on the Viking Sports Network. Ball out of bounds there. Good job by Jones stepping in. Got a piece of that pass and to win it off of Johnson out of bounds. Tennessee High is going to trigger it in against the Sullivan East press. They've stuck with this diamond press. This 1-2-1-1 trapping press kind of throughout the evening when they've had dead balls in the full court. Nice track back by Velasquez. Saves it in bounds. Ball's still loose. And we're going to get a foul on Jones there, I think, going after the loose ball. The press has given Tennessee High a little bit of trouble here in the 3rd quarter. And this Wolfenbarger being the primary ball handler on the bench with 3 fouls. And Will Hoyt kind of just playing sparingly, playing a few minutes here and there. Ball handling has been a little bit of an issue for Tennessee High, which you would expect when you don't have your best ball handlers on the floor. That, as we said, that foul bugaboo is definitely going to be a thing. As Tennessee, any common foul is going to send East to the line for 2, and we still have half the quarter to go. 0-0 Josiah Duff in the ball game.
Josiah Duff.
Lady Vikings. Second free throw for Whitaker is good. She makes a pair. Ball's tipped out of bounds there by Velasquez. Good job getting in the passing lane. And I believe Tennessee High, I believe the Lady Vikings have played everybody on their roster that is dressed this evening at this point in the ball game. So heavy rotation in for Coach Vance's. She's trying to find the right group in this ball game to close it out, as they've got a big lead here currently. It's obviously worked so far. Like a pretty good block there referee that called it was behind the play, not in the greatest of positions to see it. The referee that was on the baseline didn't call that. Not a huge fan of that personally. Looked like a pretty good play by Latham knocking that away, but nonetheless, she's going to pick up the foul, her second. Velasquez misses the first free throw. Second free throw is up and off the rim, no good, and Granger runs the board down. Latham going to be the primary ball handler with this squad out there, with her with Granger, Linkus, Duff, and Jones. Jones in the high post, backdoor cut, looking for Linkus out of bounds. Nice play there by number 5, Braylon Winchell, to knock that out. Tennessee High keeps possession here. And looks like a brand new, well, almost a brand new 5. 4 out of 5 going to come rolling in. Haga, Will Hoyt, Wolfenbarger, and Foote back into the ball game. Linkus will stay. Little hockey shift change there, employed by Coach Vance. That's a foul inside. Wolfenbarger can't draw a foul this evening, though she's been fouled about 3 or 4 times that have not been called. That one goes awry, and Sullivan East back into the front court. Nice pass off, pretty play. Missed there though by Johnson. Nice play there by Whitaker to find Johnson open. Johnson couldn't convert. Will Hoyt went up high for the rebound. Foul's picked up by Johnson, her second. Just the team's second. Tennessee High regains possession. It's a foul there as well. Physical ball game out here this evening. Well, has been really from the beginning. And Coach Stafford from Sullivan East says, anything you can do, I can do the same. She sends in 4 new players of her own with Cairns, Holly, Brewer, and Cross in now for Sullivan East. Wolfenbarger handling the ball out front, kicks over to Will Hoyt in the corner. Back out to Foote out top. Foote off the dribble, will spin move into the lane. Kicks out, finds Linkus for 3. That one's going to go long. And good rebound there inside by Marley Hall. Ball tipped out of bounds, heading back to Sullivan East. Good look. Pretty good offense that time, Tennessee High. Good ball movement. Good move inside by Foote to get into the lane and find Linkus out open on the wing. You'll take that shot when you can get it. Feet were set, had a good look at the 3, just couldn't quite get it to drop. Cairns out top. Foote looking to shut her down inside. Nice pass to Brewer, couldn't handle it. Steps through, tries to get up on the rim, and does, and rolls home. Lacey Brewer, number 21, with that shot. Goes Wolfenbarger breaking the press on her own. Takes it inside, drops it off to Haga. Haga lays it up and scores. Nice job. Second bucket for Abby Haga. Right place, right time. She lays it home. Nice hands there by Linkus again. He's been mentioning her defense, that she just gets pummeled. But they finally do call a foul. The referee in the back looking right at it. Coach Vance with the 2 hands, the universal, what the heck? 2 palms up in the air. Saying, let's make sure we get those fouls called. 4th team foul on Sullivan East, so both teams in the double bonus from here on out. Linkus with another look at a 3. That one she buries. Nice pass by Will Hoyt, drew the defense. Linkus shot that one confidently, knocked it down. Reward for her good defensive effort so far this evening. There's Will Hoyt tapping that one away. Good job by Haga getting on the floor. She can get it out. She does. Head to Foote. Great play defensively. That is exactly what you want. And Foote was able to get was the recipient of that. Nice job by both Will Hoyt and Haga, both knocking that ball away and getting on the floor, and then been able to kind of kick it ahead. And Foote was able to take it home and lay it home. The lead swells to 32. There's Foote with hand on that one. Going after a second time. She's going to pick up a foul there. Got a little over aggressive. That's going to be her 4th foul. And it is her 4th, so it's going to necessitate a substitution after this first free throw. Marley Hall goes to the line for 2. First free throw is short, no good. Foot's going to check out as Josiah Duff comes back in, and 4 more Lady Patriots roll back through. McCroskey, Whitaker, Johnson, and Velasquez back into the game for Coach Stafford. Second free throw for Hall is good. 31-point lead here for Tennessee High with just a little under 2 minutes to go in the third. We've got boys varsity action to follow here. This is the Tennessee High Vikings, number 4 in the state currently, ranked in 3A basketball. Been a fun group to watch as this year has gone on. Guys that started out playing as freshmen for Coach McMeans, now seniors. Senior-laden team, in fact. 7 seniors on the squad. It's kind of something new for Coach McMeans. It's been really working through all the growing pains of a young squad, finally sort of maturing to the upperclassmen aspects, and he's got some really good ball players on his squad. A fun group to watch, so we'll get a chance to see them here on the Viking Sports Network this evening for the first time this year. Miss on the offensive end for the Lady Vikings, back for the Lady Patriots. Off the foot, ball's still loose. Wolfenbarger's got it. He's racing to the other end. Whitaker looking to try to cut her off. Wolfenbarger took it to the rim, couldn't get it to go. Duff battling inside, trying to get that ball back. McCroskey brings it into the front court. Under a minute to play. And Wolfenbarger's going to pick her 4th foul up with a reach-in foul there. She's had quite a few of those fouls go against her and hasn't really gotten the same treatment on the offensive end, but sometimes it goes that way. Velasquez steps to the line. First free throw's up and good. Wolfenbarger checks out as Granger and Latham check back in. Abby Hager's going to check out. Abby's good minutes this evening. A couple of buckets, played some good defense. Second free throw is up and no good. Velasquez somehow almost got her own rebound. And I couldn't see a signal to see which way it's going. It looks like it's going to stay here with Sullivan East. So 51 seconds to go. 30-point lead here at 50-20. Tennessee High over Sullivan East currently. Ball's kicked into Velasquez. She drives inside, lost the handle. Granger's got it. Heading in the front court, going to the rim. Blocked away nicely by Whitaker. Tennessee High will retain possession. The subs come fast and furious. Holly Cairns and Brewer back into the game for Sullivan East. Tennessee High takes it out of bounds. Will Hoyt to trigger it in, finds Linkus. Duff to the top of the key. Staggered screen for Will Hoyt. He's got to look at a 3. Steps back, decides against it. Linkus is going to step in to take it. That one rattles off, no good. Rebound by Brewer. She handles against Will Hoyt. Lost the ball for a second. Ball's loose. Will Hoyt had it for a second. Nice dive on her part. Ball stays in bounds somehow. Johnson has it and then loses it out of bounds. Pretty wild set of plays there, but it ends up back in Tennessee High's hands. Just over 20 seconds to go as Tennessee High looks to break this press. Will Hoyt hits ahead. So she took some contact there, and no foul called. Ball is going to stay with Tennessee High off the hands of Sullivan East. Yeah. West is going to check back in. Will Hoyt's going to come out. She's a little frustrated, but again, still kind of working back. Coach Van taking her time with all that. It's the right play. 10 seconds to go. Linkus handles against Cairns. Takes it to the rim, tries to drop it off. Good hands there by Johnson, took it away. East has got, they can hurry, he's got a shot at it right here. Up and through, I'm not sure it got out of her hands. They are going to count it. And that leads us to the end of the third. Tennessee High with a comfortable 28-point lead. We'll step aside in between quarters. We're back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network to bring you fourth quarter action here from Viking Hall.
Tennessee High Lady Vikings 50. Sullivan East Lady Patriots 22.
You like trucks? Friendship's got trucks. What trucks? All the trucks. New trucks, used trucks, small trucks, big trucks, off-road trucks, adventure trucks, heavy-duty trucks, gas, diesel, hybrid, EV, fire trucks, commercial trucks, four-door trucks, smart. Wait, no fire trucks. But we've got red trucks, though, and every other color that gets you going, too. We've got trucks for work, trucks for play, trucks for hauling, trucks for balling, trucks that drive themselves. Because no one has more trucks than Friendship.
We're dealing!
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Fourth quarter underway here at Tennessee High. The Lady Vikings with a 28-point lead. And again, just a reminder, this lead at any time in the fourth quarter gets up to 35. The clock will run for the remainder of that quarter. We've still got a ways to go to get there. Little horns action up top, double screen. Brought ball back around, reach in foul there on Brewer. Linkus has had a nice evening. She's played really well on both ends of the court. Second foul on Brewer, first of the quarter.
Brewer, that's her second. Team's first.
Latham quickly into West, inside to Jones, who's got great position. Good job by Johnson, though, kind of bodying her inside. She just pushed her up under the basket, and Jones couldn't get that ball to the rim. Cairns for three, no good. Box out inside. Nice job, Johnson. They're going to give her. It's one of those plays where I would just wish the referee would just let it go. Both players kind of went shoulder to shoulder. Johnson went up and got it. You know, that's not really a foul on either part. Just let that play out. And anyway, they're going to call Johnson for over the back. It's going to be her third. Two quick fouls here for Sullivan East to start the fourth quarter. Kick ahead to West. She finds Latham ahead. Lets her teammates join her. Top of the key. East is kind of playing a 2-3 zone, switching out top, and then decided to go man here in this possession. High ball screen, pick and roll with Granger and Linkus. She kicks across, finds Latham. She's going to step into a three from deep, off the rim, no good. Good inside position by Jones, and that's going to be Johnson's fourth foul. Really nice job by Jones. It's kind of an underappreciated, subtle thing that she did, but she just used that angle to slide inside of Johnson, got inside position, and all Johnson could do was reach over her back right there, and that usually is going to result in a foul call, and it did. So Sophie Johnson picks up her fourth and the third team foul already. Fall away shot there by Jones, no good. And Johnson grabs the rebound. We've got a step in there by Linkus. She's going to pick up that foul. First team foul for Tennessee High this quarter. Linkus is first.
Her first personal foul.
She's team first as well. Minute gone here in the fourth. Tennessee High with that comfortable 28-point lead. Inside, Johnson, nice move. Tennessee High has led from the outset, an 18-0 run to start the ball game. Sullivan East has never led. Took Sullivan East 18 minutes to get their first field goal. Scored just before the 2-minute mark of the first half. Tennessee High with a 37-10 lead at half. And that lead is right about where it was at 26.
Number 23, Chase.
East has kept this pressure up pretty much all night on especially dead ball out of bounds plays in the full court. Goes Wolfenbarger into the front, and that's going to be the fourth team foul already for Sullivan East in the first minute and a half of the fourth quarter. So any fouls, any common fouls here for the rest of the quarter is going to result in free throws for the Lady Vikings. That would be if we get to that 35-point mark, and again, that's a big if at this point with Tennessee High still needing 9 points to get there. That's about one of the only times that the clock would stop in a situation like that. And there finally, Wolfenbarger gets a call, and that's going to be it for Johnson. She's going to pick up her fifth. So East loses one of their starters with 6 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the fourth. Marley Hall is going to check in for Johnson.
That's her fifth personal foul. Into the game for the Lady Patriots, number 33, Marley Hall. The line shooting 2.
Wolfenbarger's a sip line for 2.
Wolfenbarger.
Knocks down the first. Second free throw upcoming. And she knocks down a pair. Brewer's going to take over ball handling here as Tennessee High goes to a 1-2-2 zone, kind of a 3-2 style. Jones and Wolfenbarger on the backside of that. Runs it down and close out by Granger. Knocks her to the floor. She picks up the foul. Second team foul for Tennessee High. Granger's first.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Pass in. Whitaker and Brewer on that side. Inside to Cairns. Short jumper, no good. Wolfenbarger with the rebound. Protects the ball, kicks ahead, and there's West up in the front court. Inside, nice to Jones. Good, very well run break there. Couple of dribbles, 2 quick passes, and a layup on the other end. It's exactly how you want it. Tennessee takes that 30-point lead back. Stick with the zone on this possession. And this is a 1-3-1 style here. Inside, got a jump ball. Good hands there by Granger. Saw that Cairns had kind of left it down low. She was able to get a hand in there to tie her up. Ball stays with Sullivan East on the alternating possession.
22 line for the Lady Vikings, number 2, Addie Wilhoit.
Whitaker going to trigger it in for the Lady Patriots here. It's Tennessee High. Looks like they're going to go, well, going to stick. Looks like they're stick with the zone on the out of bounds. Kick in. Brewer's got a good look at a 3. No, off the rim, no good. Batted around. Wilhoit just about had an opportunity to run it down. It's going to be tipped out by Holly. Tennessee High is going to gain possession. 5.5 minutes to go here in the final quarter. Again, Varsity boys action to come after this game ends. Sullivan East and Tennessee High here from Viking Hall. Ball was lost out of bounds. Foot tried to save it, but stepped on the end line. Ball back to Sullivan East. Tennessee High, the Tennessee High boys off to a 14-4 start. Great start for that bunch, as they have had a really good start to their season. Ranked number 4 in 3A currently. 1-0 in their in conference with the win over Unicoi the other night. Had a good showing in the Classic here at Tennessee High School as well over Christmas break. Won a big game against a highly rated team from Mississippi. I had a couple wins down in Orlando as well. So a group that has a lot of experience, a lot of talent, fun to watch. We'll get an opportunity to bring you that ball game here as soon as this game between the Lady Patriots and the Lady Vikings ends this evening. Layup on the other end as well. Jasmine Jones picks up another 2 for Tennessee High as the lead swells to 34. We got a foul here on the front end. And that's going to be on foot, and that's going to be the end of her night. Third team foul for Tennessee High. Knight has now lost a starter to two fouls. Duff Haga and Latham back into the ball game. Whitaker into Cairns. Tennessee High continues with the 1-3-1 style zone. Latham out top on the point. Nice job by Wilhoit. Good recognition. She slid back into that passing lane to pick that off. Said one more bucket here will do it. Wolfenbarger knocks this one down. That one's no good. Duff saves it. Latham inside. Lays it up and good. And now we'll have ourselves a little running clock here for the last part. Last 4 minutes of the game. Should be a running clock. Nice defense there by Duff. She gets inside, and that's going to go to, I think, that's actually going to stay here with Sullivan East. So we get mass substitutions in as the benches start to empty. So East now has a lineup of Winchell, number 5, Velasquez, number 10, number 22, Ava Harrison into the ball game for the first time, number 15, Gracie Wisenhunt into the game for the first time.
22, Ava Harrison.
And number 44, Reagan McCroskey back into the ball game for the Lady Patriots. Will Hoyt free, that was long. Good job by Duffin inside battling. This ball's going to stay here with the Lady Vikings. That should be Tennessee High's basketball, I believe. Sullivan East just had it. A little referee discussion about it. I guess there was not a jump ball on the other end, is what the explanation was. The ball's going to stay with Sullivan East. Ball side, lost. Deep again. The Vikings did a good job of that all evening. Has made it really hard for Sullivan East to be able to reverse the basketball. They've been able to clamp down on drives. It's really bad. It's not the Lady Patriots anything going towards the rim. Tennessee High's defense has been stingy. As I said, even before the game got to this point, I think Tennessee High's played everybody that's dressed this evening. Pretty regular minutes, so Coach Vance got to be happy about that as they end their first week in conference play. Duff for 3, and she buries it. Confidence there. Number double Josiah Duff. Puts a capper on this game this evening. Inside, back out. Shot from deep by McCroskey, no good. Harrison inside, no good. And Granger comes away with the board momentarily as Harrison takes it back. She's going to head to the free throw line.
Foul on double zero, Josiah Duff. That's her first. Team foul number 4.
Fourth team foul for Tennessee High. So double bonus both ways for the last 90 seconds of the ball game.
We've
got a couple more subs coming in. Number 32, Sarah Doss into the game. And number 24, Cadence Cross, as you mentioned earlier. Harrison off the back rim, no good, battled, and is going to go to Tennessee High. As we wind down the last minute and a half of this game. Tennessee High with a convincing first home win in the Upper Lakes Conference. Tough loss the other night down at Unicoi, lost by 4, I believe. So off to a good start in conference play. Looking to capitalize on that as they host a good Elizabethan squad coming in on Tuesday next week. Final minute to play here from Viking Hall. As I said, a convincing win here for Tennessee High, almost a 40-point lead here at this point. Good execution all the way through for the Lady Vikings. Contributions from literally everyone. Good overall team win. Great way to start conference play here at Viking Hall. 30 seconds to go. Harrison with a quick jumper, no good. Doss on the backside grabs that rebound. Kicks out and around. Winchell for 3, off the rim, no good. Ball's batted around some more. Inside, off the rim, no good. Granger out of bounds. She's done a good job on the boards this evening. Katie Granger probably got close to half a dozen rebounds this evening. Good contributions from her. Inside, like a jump ball. Time is running short. And that'll be your ball game as Tennessee High takes a really nice victory here. First conference game, Upper Lakes Conference game, played here this evening for the season at Tennessee High School. And the Lady Vikings take down the Sullivan East Lady Patriots 63-24. Got about 15 minutes here before we get to boys action. So take a break and then get back with us here on the Viking Sports Network. We'll bring you Tennessee High versus Sullivan East here in about 15 minutes.